Think about the last time you heard the phrase, drink 8 glasses of water a day. You've probably heard it your whole life, right? It's treated like the ultimate law of health. But what if I told you that for millions of adults, especially those over 60, this ironclad rule is actually a total myth? Worse yet, what if following it is straight up dangerous? Most people think more water always equals more health, but for seniors, blindly chugging 64 ounces of plain water can lead to life-threatening conditions, confusion, and even falls. We're talking about a rule born in the 1940s that was never meant to be a one-size-fits-all prescription. Today on Seasons of Strength, we're pouring out the old myths and replacing them with the real science of hydration. Is your hydration routine low-key putting you at risk, or are you actually giving your body what it needs to stay sharp and strong? Let's get into the truth about why 8 glasses might be the most misunderstood health advice in history. Welcome back to Seasons of Strength, where we're all about staying legendary and leveling up your health, no matter what season of life you're in. Today, we're tackling a topic that's been hard-coded into our brains since elementary school: drink 8 glasses of water a day. It's the ultimate health commandment, right? But here's the tea: for adults over 60, this advice isn't just an oversimplification, it could be straight up harmful. We're diving deep into the real science of hydration, why your body handles water differently as you age, and why the 8x8 rule is a total vibe kill for your kidneys. We aren't here to scare you, we're here to empower you with a glow-up for your hydration strategy based on modern science, not some misinterpreted guideline from the 1940s. But before we drop the knowledge, a quick disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes and isn't a substitute for professional medical advice. Always check with your doctor before making major changes to your routine, especially if you're managing heart or kidney issues. So, if 8 glasses a day isn't the move, where did it even come from? How did this specific number become a global obsession? It's a classic case of scientific misinterpretation and some major flex marketing. The story starts in 1945. A government report suggested adults need about 2.5 liters of water daily. That sounds close to the 8x8 rule, right? But here's the part everyone low-key ignored for 80 years. The very next sentence said, most of this quantity is contained in prepared foods. They weren't telling you to chug 8 extra glasses of plain water. They were talking about total fluids, the stuff in your fruits, your veggies, and even your coffee. Over the decades, that nuanced advice was stripped of its context and repackaged. It became a marketer's dream. The bottled water industry jumped on it, selling hydration goals like they were a main character requirement. If you weren't hitting your 64 ounces, you were basically told you were catching an L in health. But science says otherwise. Research from experts like Dr. Heinz Valtin found zero concrete evidence for this rigid rule. It was more of a popular belief than a proven fact. For most of us, our body's natural thirst is a highly evolved cheat code, but as we're about to see, for seniors, that code starts to glitch. Understanding why drink 8 glasses is a vibe kill for seniors means looking at how the body evolves. An older body isn't just a younger one with a few more miles, its OS for managing fluids has fundamentally changed. Forcing a high-volume water rule onto this unique physiology is straight up risky. First, your thirst signal gets blunted. Think of thirst as a built-in alarm. In younger people, that alarm is loud and on point. But with age, the alarm becomes low-key muffled. Studies show that even when they're low on fluids, seniors often report feeling less thirsty. By the time you actually feel like you need a drink, you might already be in the danger zone. Second, your water tank shrinks. Most of your body's water is stored in muscle tissue. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia. This means your body's reservoir for water is smaller. Any fluid loss now has a much faster, more dramatic impact. A deficit a 30-year-old could handle might push a 70-year-old into a total meltdown. Third, your kidneys, the master regulators, go through a major shift. By age 80, the rate at which your kidneys filter blood can be cut in half. They lose their concentrating power, meaning the body has to use more water just to flush out waste. But here's the biggest danger: overhydration, or hyponatremia. Hyponatremia is when you drink so much plain water that you straight up overwhelm your kidneys. It dilutes the sodium in your blood, a critical electrolyte for your brain and muscles. When sodium drops too low, your cells start to swell. For a senior, forcing down 8 glasses of water can cause headaches, confusion, and fatigue, symptoms often dismissed as just getting old, but they're actually a sign your system is crashing. While overhydration is a hidden danger, we can't ignore the silent epidemic on the other side: chronic dehydration. In the senior community, this isn't a minor issue. It's a major health crisis affecting up to 40% of older adults. Let's talk about the brain. Your brain is 75% water, and even a 1 to 2% drop is enough to make your cognitive performance catch an L. We're talking brain fog, trouble with attention and focus. Memory glitches, short-term memory getting fuzzy. Confusion. In serious cases, this leads to delirium, a leading cause of hospitalizations. And here's the real vibe kill: dehydration makes you dizzy and uncoordinated, which dramatically increases the risk of falls. A single fall can be a life-changing event. But the most mind-blowing research. A massive study from the NIH found a link between hydration and the pace of aging itself. They found that adults who were consistently underhydrated showed signs of being biologically older than their actual age. They had a higher risk of heart failure, diabetes, and even premature death. Staying hydrated isn't just about comfort, it's about protecting your seasons of strength at a cellular level. Now that we've deconstructed the 8 glasses a day myth and looked at the dual dangers, it's time for a glow-up. The modern, scientific approach to senior hydration isn't about a rigid number, it's about personalization. This is where we replace the old, standard, with some main character strategy. The most important shift is moving toward total fluid intake. The water your body needs doesn't just come from the tap, it comes from everything you consume. The National Academies of Sciences, NASM, provides these general guidelines. For older men, approximately 3.7 liters, about 15.7 cups, of total fluids daily. For older women, approximately 2.7 liters, about 11.5 cups, of total fluids daily. Now, don't panic. Those numbers are total, and remember, 20% to 30% of that comes from your food. You are literally eating your water every day through fruits, veggies, and soups. Also, let's address the coffee and tea situation. For years, we were told caffeine is a vibe kill because it dehydrates you. Modern science says, no cap, that's false. While caffeine is a mild diuretic, the water in your coffee or tea more than makes up for it. So yes, your morning brew absolutely counts toward your total. The second key is personalization. These numbers are just a starting point. Your actual needs change based on climate. If it's hot or the heater is cranking, you need more. Activity. If you're gardening or hitting the gym, you've got to refuel. Meds, water pills, diuretics, change your internal math. This is why talking to your doctor is a major flex. They can help you set a target that's safe for your heart and your kidneys. Finally, prioritize consistency over volume. Don't chug, sip. Think of it as a steady drip to keep your systems running smooth, rather than a sudden flood that overwhelms your software. Knowing the rules is one thing, but making them a habit. That's the real season of strength. Since your thirst signal might be low-key glitching, we need better ways to monitor your status. The urine color test. This is the easiest way to check your hydration level. Pale yellow, like lemonade, you're on point. Keep it up. Dark yellow, like apple juice, that's a signal to drink more. Totally clear, you might be overdoing it. Dial it back a bit. How to make hydration a habit. Schedule your sips, link a drink to your routine. A glass when you wake up, a glass before lunch. Make it automatic. Keep it visible. Out of sight, out of mind is a trap. Keep your favorite bottle or glass where you can see it, on the counter or by your chair. Level up your water. If plain water is mid, spice it up. Add lemon, cucumber, or berries. Or go for low-sodium broth and herbal teas. Eat your water. Snack on watermelon, cucumbers, strawberries, and celery. They are hydration superstars that feel like a treat. We've covered a lot today, from debunking the 1940s myths to building a science-backed hydration plan that actually works for your body's current season. Remember, the 8x8 rule is a myth. Your thirst signal might be lying to you, and hydration is a major key to fighting off brain fog and premature aging. You now have the power to protect your mind and body, one thoughtful sip at a time. What's your favorite way to stay hydrated? Is it a specific tea, or are you a watermelon fan? Let us know in the comments below. Your tip might be exactly what someone else in our community needs. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to Seasons of Strength for more evidence-based health tips to keep you living your best life. And don't miss our next video on why protein is the ultimate cheat code for adults over 60. Stay hydrated, stay legendary, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.